And that just pretty much assures the 11 car that unless this 41 car, Kurt Busch, can get some kind of big move here off turn 4 like Kevin did. Oh, and there
Shots into the wall with
wrecked.
the one of McMurray. 3, 4 cars around. One on its roof. One car hard into the wall.
That was
and it ends in flames and sparks.
Our front row sitter up here, he's got a torn up race car,
Mark
78 car.
Jimmy Johnson, he looks okay. Front end of his car on fire.
Menard had a fast car all day long, and here comes McMurray, and he just gets a little bit of piece of that 48. A lot like happened in the Unlimited. Looked like Jimmy's car just got loose and spun.
Look at Clint Boyer in that 15 car get up in the air.
Thing went it did a 360. Unbelievable.
Did a barrel roll and came right back down on its wheels.
And he'll cross the start-finish line because it goes all the way across the infield.
Riding with Jimmy Johnson.
That car just stepped out a lot like it did Saturday night, Mike, when somebody got alongside of it. Man, and then he just nailed McMurray again. That was some hard hits there, folks.
That was a double-double for Jimmy Johnson.
Gets through the middle of the corner and off the corner so well.
He can pick up the
trouble. Turn 4.
Here
trying to get past Paul Menard. A.J. Allmendinger spins. And Allgaier and Gilliland have a horrible collision right at the start-finish line.
Oh, that's bad.
It is David Gilliland's car that comes to a halt in flames.
Well, he's
all
in
but
there
destroyed.
Window net going down. That's a beautiful thing. Justin Allgaier as well as David Gilliland.
Car gets a little squirrely with him, gets a little loose, and here we go.
And it's on.
Boy, when he comes down the hill and hits that
Allgaier.
51, and that turned him right into Gilliland when he did that.
And watch that red car shoot across the track right into the path of David Gilliland.
And I guarantee you Gilliland was on it trying to get through it without getting in it, and he didn't quite make it. And that is unbelievable crash. Gosh. Wow. I see wrecks like this, and I think about, well, back in the day, you wouldn't probably walk away from that car. They'd have to help you.
Oh, Denny Hamlin not going to get this one back. Hard into the wall behind him. Matt Kenseth, Menard, Vickers, and more. Look at this pileup. Only Stewart in the middle of that. Keselowski, Truex. What a mess. Eric Almirola. Hard hit for Matt. Glad to see he's unbuckling. Yeah, that right there shows just how hard. A.J. Allmendinger got a piece of it. All right, what happened?
We see Denny Hamlin get sideways. Let's see if that's, well,
like a couple of things going on right there. The 55,
Brian
cut off Matt Kenseth. I'm not sure if they're related or not.
Yeah, it looked like Vickers was trying to avoid maybe the 11 as he got really sideways. I don't know how Denny Hamlin saved that car once again. Let's see right here. You can see that kind of 15 kind of sucks Hamlin around right there. And as Vickers was trying to avoid that, he moved up into Kenseth, and then that started all of this.
Yeah, that first looked like he may have cut off Matt Kenseth, but you can see he was out of control when he came across in front of Matt. Right there.
Yeah. Hard hit by Vickers.
Wow. It was all started by the 11 car getting sideways.
And that was probably caused by, and it's not something that Clint Boyer was trying to do. He just got up, saw a run to make it on the outside. He had done that a couple of times on restarts. And as he went by the 11, it just basically sucked the rear of that car around.
Ride with Brad Keselowski.
Still inside. Slow up high, but go on, back it out, back it out, back it out, back it out.
What did you see from where you were sitting? Not a lot, really. I just I was following Denny on that restart. He kind of went to the middle, so I stayed at the bottom and got behind Brian. And Crazy just told me I was clear high, so I just went up to go up, you know, off the corner. And when I got up there, saw the 11 car sideways, and 55 went to miss him, and just got all collected.
You are okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Just crap.
No trouble. Ryan Newman, hard into the wall. Michael McDowell, hard into the wall.
Caution's out, caution's out.
Terrible crash.
Hey, look right over here. You can see, like, not Ryan Newman overran that corner just a little bit. You see quite a few cars over there. Come back on the track. Contact between Biffle and Newman.
Yes, Biffle came back on the track. Newman was right there. Got into him and hard into that guardrail and the tires. Sends him back out in the middle of the track here into McDowell.
You see the rear end housing loose from the car, and then it goes over the fence. That last impact for McDowell was when probably knocked the wind out of him.
It was Biffle coming back on the track that made Newman try to avoid running into him.
I'm fine. It was just a bad place, wrong place at the wrong time. But from my standpoint, I mean, Biffle jumped the curb, got the splitter or something up on the curb, and got out and got across the grass. And I probably could have gave him a little bit more, but I tried to time it so I could shoot past. And he slowed down when he got back on the racetrack. But it's really disappointing. We lost John Melvin here last couple weeks, and he did a lot of innovations for our sport. And it's really sad that they haven't adapted any of them here for this racetrack. And, the barriers, the safer barrier that doesn't exist here, the Armco walls, there's no concrete walls. It's just, it's a very antiquated racetrack, and the safety is not at all up to NASCAR standards, and it's a shame that we have to have accidents like that to prove it. So hopefully something will change the next time we come back here with our Caterpillar Chevrolet.
We're glad you're okay, Ryan.
Yeah, I just got caught up in the aftermath of that there a little bit. I saw some foam flying and figured it might have been debris, and by the time I checked up and all the cars around me checked up, we were all sliding around trying to get stopped, and I just hit somebody enough to knock the oil cooler out of it. And at that point, last time I drove it around with the oil cooler knocked out, Wayne Otten was pretty mad at me, so I tried not to do that again. But you know, it's unfortunate. It's a lot of good cars got torn up. It's just a bad spot on the racetrack. The spotters can't see it. It's just real blind. But my BK Racing guys were working hard. We had dustless blasters on the car this week, a new sponsor for us, and hate to see it end that way for them.
I'm good, you know. Thank the good Lord above, because that's a bad wreck. You know, it seems like when I do it, they're usually fairly big, so I'm not really sure what happened. You know, I saw the 16 get a little wide, and then the 39 come back across the track, and I didn't really have time to, you know, adjust or move. I just tried not to hit Ryan in the door there, and that was pretty much it. I was long for the ride, but you know, we had a good K-Love cars today, and we were a little bit off on strategy there, and it was going to work out. It was going to cycle out, but you know, glad to walk away from it. I'm very thankful, feel blessed, and going to stay positive, encouraging K-Love. So thank you guys.
Hanging tough here on the restart.
Oh, here we go.
Got trouble. That's Casey Kane that goes sideways. Joey Logano nowhere to go.
Oh my,
Clint
half the
Boyer
field
through
is
the grass. The big one at Daytona has happened at lap 97.
That is the huge one at Daytona.
Justin Allgaier.
Oh, and the
Denny
18
Hamlin,
gets on its roof.
and Kyle Busch rolls upside down.
Wow.
See the 26 car of Cole Witt, the 38 of David Gilliland.
Just having a good old time over here. Just hanging around. Okay, just stay buckled up. Let them get you flipped over here.
That's Kyle Busch. Yeah, there goes our antenna on the onboard of the 18. Kyle Busch. And that was I think the slowest rollover
and the latest
I've ever seen.
It was almost like a delayed reaction to the crash. Saw rookie Ryan Truex backing through your picture. He had damage. Safety crews are there.
And let me tell you, that, you know, when you're upside down in one of these cars, Kyle, because you're so buckled in. Let's take a replay here. It looks like the 16 got into the 5 a little bit too hard and just turned him. And man, what talk about getting piled up.
Watch the 3 car when we get another replay of Austin Dillon come shooting up through the middle and trying to avoid the accident.
26 of Cole Witt just got into the 18 to turn him over.
And watch Danica in this outside line right here. She and the 2 car of Brad Keselowski. Wow, that one car's up in the air right there.
All 4 tires were off the ground.
He just launched.
That was perfect. I mean, she just slowed it down enough to let everything clean off in front of her, as Brad did.
As they got to the corner, as you get to these corners, once the cars go up, they will come back down.
Especially when they slow down.
Yeah, when they slow down, they just come back down the racetrack. And that was, she was in the right place in this line to be able to whoa her car down, not get run over from behind, and just kind of right there, she's nose to nose.
That Austin Dillon that got through that? That 3-car, man, he did a nice job getting through there as well.
Nice job by him.
We ride with Kyle Busch, who at the end of this mess goes on his roof.
22 pushing to 41. Easy, easy, easy. Get lower, 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 lower. We're in it.
Right here. And it was just because his car was on the banking and on the apron, just at the right enough angle for somebody to just kind of toss him upside down.
She runs up on the outside there, gets into the front, just gets hit in the back by the 26 car that ends up hitting the 18 car. So she's probably got a little nose damage and a little bit in the back of the car.
Second time today really she's dodged a bullet.
Yeah, from the end car here.
Stay high, back it down, 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 back it down.
Just barely gets into the car in front. I think that's the 38.
No lane. What do you got here? What do you got?
That's a good job.
And then it just opens up.
I got hit in the front back, but
really good job.
With Dale Earnhardt Jr., who had just gotten back on the lead lap.
And Dale got it slowed down enough.
Yeah.
To where he could stay away from it.
Okay, around the outside up by the wall if you can.
That's perfect.
As you look at the carnage as he drives by away.
And that's why you want to be on the lead lap here, because you know